Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to This Month in Peloton, where we are going to review all of the biggest news and updates in March, as well as give you some insight into what you can expect in April. We are Connect the Watts, the newest channel and website in the 9 to 5 family, where it is our goal to be your #1 resource for all of the latest connected fitness news, reviews, tips, and guides. So go and hit that subscribe and bell button so that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. I'm your host, Colin Jenkins, and with that out of the way, let's get right into it. Peloton started off March by announcing and launching their Women's History Month celebration. They donated $100,000 to the Women Leaders Education Organization 261 Fearless and added over 30 Women's History Month themed classes. March also had numerous artist series, including Little Mix, Lauryn Hill, Chicks, and recently revealed the Versus partnership, but none caused more of a splash in the Peloton community than Grammy-winning Megan Thee Stallion, whose series Ride with Kendall caught a few people off guard. I mean, if you're sensitive to explicit lyrics, maybe it's best not to do rides featuring artists whose most popular songs include Big Ol' Freak, Cash, and Wet. Wait times for Peloton have improved dramatically this month, with Peloton now advertising a 2 to 4 week delivery period for the original bike. This is great news, so those of you who are ordering a new bike no longer have to be concerned about these long wait times. Well, actually, you might need to be a little concerned. Peloton Sessions has made a return, and this time with an integration for scheduling. This feature starts a new session for some recorded classes every 5 minutes. So if you want to start a class at the exact same time as others, it's now pretty simple and easy to do. Personally, I've been enjoying this feature quite a bit, as I always like to know that other people are suffering at the same time as me as I go through the ride. Let me know in comments what you think about having this new feature back. Peloton has finally announced this month their plans to infiltrate the Australian market in the second half of 2021. They will be selling the regular bike, Bike Plus, and Peloton Digital, as well as opening retail showrooms in Sydney and Melbourne to give Australians the opportunity to try products firsthand. So unfortunately for my buddy Chris Helmsworth, who created the fitness app Center, he might soon have a little more competition down under. And if Australia wasn't enough, Peloton is also headed to Washington, D.C. According to disclosures filed earlier this month, Peloton has set up a formal lobbying organization. They will be focused on, quote, policy making and government programming to support health and wellness of Americans, as well as, quote, legislation in support of social justice and human equality issues. Peloton and Adidas have announced and released their partnership collection on March 25th, which also marked the first time that other retailers outside of Peloton have sold their clothing. The collection included a variety of apparel, including shirts, hoodies, tanks, and more. My favorite is this acid orange hoodie and jogger pair, because you can totally see me wearing that, right? Now, booty training lovers, Peloton has heard your cry and have decided to add new live bar classes every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not only that, but they announced the Ride to Greatness Challenge, which is a series of races. You can join one of two teams, Team Active and Team Validate. The first race is set for Saturday, April 10th at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where everybody who rides live will have their output counted towards their team score. I won't lie, I think Team Validate is a pretty lame name. So I'll be representing Team Active. Let me know in comments which team you'll be joining up with. Peloton has continued to spend millions of dollars to acquire upcoming tech fitness technology. Many millions were spent acquiring several companies over the past several months, 3 of which who have been confirmed recently are Atlas, a training and recovery watch, Otari, an interactive workout mat, and Aikido, an AI voice development platform. It'll be interesting to see what, if any of the new tech acquired, will be used in some of the new products that John Foley continues to hint are coming, like a rower and strength device. In coach updates, Robin Arzon gave birth to her daughter Athena this month, and of course will be taking some time off to enjoy her family, but plans to be back this summer. Christine Derocale shared her cancer diagnosis earlier this month in her live classes after taking some time off, but also announced that she had been successful in having it fully removed, which is obviously very, very good news. Now, Jess King celebrated her 7th year with Peloton with a special anniversary ride. That's 7 years of reminding people that their cadence is on their left and their resistance is on the right. Do you think she's sick of saying that yet? Becs Gentry announced her invitation and took part in the UK Olympic Marathon time trials. She didn't quite make the cutoff time to qualify, but she did set a new record for herself with a time of 2 hours and 32 minutes, which is still incredibly fast. I mean, how many people that you know can hold a sub 6 minute mile for multiple hours? We got a brand new coach this month. Bradley Rose has begun coaching classes out of the London studio. And for some reason, I actually really enjoyed this guy and thought he was hilarious.
What is up, Peloton? Hello, buongiorno, guten Tag.
I mean, how can you not love it when he says to
Clickety clack your toes into the stirrups?
He seems like a great fit for Peloton, and I'm sure as he continues to coach throughout the year, he will get quite the following. Overall, Peloton had an enormous month of media coverage. An hilarious kit on the Jimmy Kimmel Show, multiple articles in the New York Times, Elle, Vox, Shape, Triathlete magazine, and many others. But unfortunately, the biggest news which got the most attention was the terrible tragedy of a child who was killed by the Peloton tread. John Foley sent out a letter addressing the horrible situation and asking all tread owners to please make sure to keep their tread key locked away from the reach of kids. I hope Peloton can continue to improve the safety of their products, possibly adding some sort of software update where there's a passcode involved for the treadmills. But whatever they do, I know them and the rest of us would like to see something like this never happen again. And happier news, let's see what we have planned for April. This year's homecoming event was announced and is coming up. This is the event Peloton hosts every non-pandemic year to bring together the community with special classes, announcements, and events. This year won't be in person, so they'll be hosting a digital event instead, taking place on April 30th through May 2nd. More information about the event schedule will be released on April 16th, and we are all very excited to hear what Peloton has to reveal to us during the event. But before all that, there will be some breaks from new classes earlier this month, as Peloton has announced they will not be producing new content on April 4th and 5th, and that they have temporarily closed their yoga studios from March 29th through April 18th. And finally, we have a new badge and challenge to earn in April called the Spring Challenge. In order to receive this badge, you will need to complete one Peloton class of any type every single day in April. Let me know in comments if you're up for the challenge. And that's it for this month in Peloton, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think about the new show, and if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. For you booty lovers, you booty training lovers, you Peloton booty training lovers are in luck. Booty training lovers, Peloton booty training lovers, booty training lovers, booty training lovers, now booty training lovers, Peloton has heard your cry.